breaks without a sound. Your heart beats nowhere to be found. The cold side of the bed remains like unhealed stains. Your pillow holds the shape of you, but dreams don't carry truth. I reach across the empty sheet and feel defeat. We were louder than the rain, dancing through the pain. Never thought we'd drift apart from the start. Now I wake to the cold side of the bed, to the words we never said, hanging in the air. Every promise left undone echoes with the sun, shining on despair. Even if the day moves on and I learn to be strong, there's something I can't mend. I'm still lying next to ghosts on the cold side of the bed.
Your sweater's gone from by the chair, but I still see you there, like a shadow in the light, fading out of sight. We were wildfire in the dark, burning with a reckless spark. Two hearts running wild and free, too blind to see.
If I could turn one page tonight, undo that final fight, I'd trade my pride for one more chance at one last dance. Now I wake to the cold side of the bed, with every tear I've shed, soaking through the past. Though tomorrow waits ahead, and new words will be said. Some memories last, maybe time will let me heal, teach my heart to feel something new instead. But tonight I'm wide awake on the cold side of the There's a crack across the mirror now, like a promise we don't know how to put back into place again, like we were back then. Your footsteps fading down the stairs, heavy with unspoken prayers. I almost called your name out loud, but silence was too proud. We were riding in the dark, tracing love with fragile hearts. Never thought the ink would bleed from what we need. Between the lies we broke and every word we spoke, there's a truth we couldn't face. All the dreams we drew slowly fell into leaving empty space. Even if we try to hide, there's no place for pride. When love starts to choke, we lost more than we could see. Between the lines we broke, your sweater still hangs on the chair, like you might still be there. I reach out but touch the air and find despair. more than you will ever know. Between the lines we broke, the city sleeps beneath a broken sky. Neon tears begin to cry. Your perfume lingers in the air, like a ghost that's everywhere. I walk alone on empty streets, counting shattered heartbeats. Every corner holds your trace, every shadow wears your face. I try to drown your memory, but it keeps on haunting me, like a melody that won't let go. Soft and slow, I'm falling after midnight into the fading light, where our love used to shine. Through the silence and the blue, I'm still chasing you across this fragile land. Even if you're far away,
Even if you'll never stay,
you're the fire in my veins. I'm holding on to yesterday, though it's slipping through the rain. Laughter echoes in my mind, like a song I left behind. We were burning bright and wild, two lost hearts running miles. Now the nights are growing cold, and the truth is hard to hold. Love can turn to dust and smoke with a single word we spoke.
if I could turn the hands of time,
I'd rewrite every line,
but all that's left are memories
and broken harmonies. I'm falling after midnight,
still searching for the light of love that couldn't
stay through the silence and the pain, through the endless rain. I hear your name, and all the dawn will rise again. You'll forever be my sweetest day. city sleeps beneath a broken sky. The city sleeps beneath. The city sleeps. The city sleeps. The city sleeps. The city sleeps beneath the broken sky. The city sleeps. The city sleeps beneath the broken sky. The city sleeps. The city sleeps beneath the broken sky. The city sleeps beneath the broken sky. The city sleeps beneath the broken sky. Oh. The city sleeps. The city sleeps. Oh, the city sleeps. The city sleeps beneath. The city sleeps. The city sleeps beneath the broken sky. The city sleeps beneath the broken sky. There's a crack across the ceiling now, like the silence hanging in this house. Your coffee cup still by the sink, frozen in the edge of what we think. I hear the clock, but time stands still. Every second bends to your will. Your picture fading on the wall, but I remember all. We were young and unafraid, promises we thought we'd never break. Now the truth is cold and clear. Love disappeared. just ashes of us, scattered in the dust. For words we couldn't say. Every tear we cried, every night we tried, was a wave we couldn't brave. Even though the fire's gone, the smoke keeps holding on, drifting through my lungs. I'm breathing memories of who we used to be. Your footsteps echo down the hall, though you're not here at all. I reach across the empty bed, still hearing what you said. We were thunder in the sky, too loud to ask why. Two hearts running fast and blind, leaving peace behind. If love is just a fragile flame, why do I still feel the pain? I'd walk through every storm again, just to feel your hand. We're just ashes of us, falling without trust, like embers in the rain. But somewhere in the dark, there's a tiny spark calling out your name. And even if you're gone for good, if I only could, I'd choose you every time. Through the wreckage and the scars, you'll always be my hardest goodbye. The rain is carving down the street, like the rhythm of defeat. Your name's still burning on my tongue, like a song left half sung. There's a picture on the shelf, I can't take it down myself. Every smile frozen there feels too much to bear. We were standing at the edge, balancing on broken pledges. Never thought we'd slip so far from who we are. Now I'm holding pieces of the blue, fragments of me and you, scattered on the floor. Every word we threw away still finds a way to hurt a little more. Even if the sky turns gray, even if I walk away, you're the ache I can't undo. I'm still holding pieces of the blue. Your laughter lingers in my mind, like a clock I can't rewind. We were reckless, we were bright, running through the night. Two hearts beating out of sync, closer to the brink. We thought love would pull us through, but it slipped like morning dew. If I could gather every shot of this broken, battered heart, I'd build a bridge across the truth and run to you. Still I'm holding pieces of the blue, everything we knew fading into dust. Though tomorrow I'll stand the pieces of the blue. I found the words I couldn't say, folded up and packed away in the drawer beside my bed, with all the tears I never shed.
Your goodbye still fills the room, like fading roses out of bloom. Every corner of this place still remembers your embrace.
We were strong, so it seemed, building castles out of dreams. Never thought the tide would turn or bridges burn. These are letters I never sent, full of love and deep regret. Every line still bleeds your name, all the chances that we missed, all the nights we used to kiss. Nothing feels the same, even if you moved along. In my heart you still belong, like a melody that stays. These are letters I never sent, lost in
If I could rewrite that scene, say the things I really mean, I'd tear these pages into two and run to you.
These are letters I never sent, all the love that heaven lent still echoes in my chest. Though tomorrow waits for me, and someday I'll be free, tonight I must confess, loving you was worth the fall, worth the heartbreak, worth it all, even with the pain. These are letters I never sent, but I'd write them all The rain writes letters on my window pane, spelling out your name again, like the sky refuses to forget what we can reset. Your footsteps faded down the street, but they still echo under my feet. Every corner of this town feels like you're around. We were strong, much it hurts to miss. There's a place inside my heart that still sounds like this. Your jacket's gone from by the door, but I still feel you more and more, like a melody that stays long after it plays. We were lightning in the night, shining fierce and bright, but even stars that burn so fast don't always last. If I could rewind the hands of time, cross the falling line, I'd hold you tighter than before and ask for more. There's a place inside my chest where your name still lives, where the echoes never fade. Though tomorrow I'll move on and learn to be strong. There's a debt that love has made. Maybe time will let me see who I'm meant to be, beyond what we once were. But deep inside my beating heart, you still stir.
The windows open to the night, cold air cuts like quiet knives. Your whisper lingers in the dark, a fading spark in broken light. I walk across the wooden floor where we used to be before. Every step a memory of how it used to be. We were fearless in the flame, calling out each other's names. Never thought the fire would fade or love would change. Now it's echoes after you. All I hear is truth ringing in my head. Every promise that we made slowly starts to fade, but the words we said still tremble in my chest, never let me rest. No matter what I do, all that's left tonight
Are echoes after you.
Your jacket's gone from by the door, but I still feel you more and more, like perfume hanging in the air, like you're still there.
We were lightning in the sky, shining bright and asking why. Two hearts racing toward a storm we couldn't outrun.
If I could turn the clock around, before our love hit the ground, I'd hold you through the falling rain and take the blame.
Now it's echoes after you, and nothing feels brand new. Oh, nothing feels the same. Even if the days move on, echoes after you.
The street is quiet after 9, like it's holding back the time. Your laughter used to fill the air, now it's nowhere. The picture frames are slightly cracked, like something we can't take back. I run my fingers through the dust of broken trust. We were stronger than we knew, wrapped in something true. Never thought the sky could fall at all. Now I'm living with half of a heart, trying to restore what I can't replace. Every memory we made refuses to fade from this empty space. Even if I learn to breathe without you next to me, there's something torn apart. I'm just a shadow of myself with half of a heart. Your name still burns upon my lips, like a truth that always slips. We were reckless, we were free, blind to what could be. Two silhouettes against the dawn, swearing we would carry on. But even vows can slowly bend and finally end. If love was meant to make us whole, why did it take its toll? I'd give up all I am tonight to make it right. Now I'm living with a heart, learning in the dark how to stand alone, though tomorrow waits for me. And someday I'll be free. This ache has grown. Maybe time will stitch the seam between what was and what has been, and help me play my part. But until that day arrives, I'll beat with half of a heart. We used to talk until the dawn, like nothing could go wrong. Barefoot dancing in the rain, laughing through the pain. Your hand would always find my own, like it had always known. Two restless hearts without a map, never fearing cracks. We were fearless, we were young, saying love was more than enough. Never thought the tide could change or drift away. Back when we were brave, before we learned to be afraid, we believed in every word. Back when we were strong, holding on so long, even when it hurt. Now the silence fills the air where we used to swear we would never part.
suitcase by the staircase stands like a truth we never planned. The echo of your quiet sigh still lingers in goodbye. The walls remember every fight, every tear we hid at night. Now silence sits between our hearts, tearing us apart. We were diamonds in the dust, built on passion, built on trust. Never thought we'd lose the flame or shift the blame. On the night we let go, watched our love fall slow, like rain against the glass. Every promise we made, every dream we laid, fading into the past. Even though the door is closed and the final word was no, there's a part that won't move on the night we let go. Something still holds on. Your shadow dances in the light, like you're still here tonight. I reach across the empty bed to feel what's left unsaid. We were thunder in the sky, too loud to ask why. But storms don't last forever long. They break, then they're gone. If pride hadn't led the way, would you still be here today? I trade my stubborn heart somehow to hold you now. On the night we let go, I finally came to know how fragile love can be. Though tomorrow I'll pretend that I can learn to mend. You're still a part of me. Maybe time will ease the ache. Maybe hearts can slowly wake from what they've been through. But on the night we let go, I lost you. There's a hollow in this quiet room, like winter came too soon. Your shadow lingers on the wall, but you don't call anymore. I keep the curtains half drawn tight, afraid to face the morning light, 'cause daylight shows what's really true. There's no more me and you. We were diamonds in the dark, burning with a fragile spark. Now I'm holding broken pieces of my heart. Where the light used to be, there's a space inside of me that no one else can feel. Every word we didn't say still echoes in the grave, and it always will. Even if I try to run, even if I come undone, silent line. I hear your laughter in the rain, soft and full of pain. We were standing on the edge, too proud to make a pledge, and love slipped through our hands like water through the sand. If I could hold you one last time, I'd say the words I left behind. But time is cruel and love is blind, and fate won't realign. Where the light used to be, there's a faded memory of everything we had. Though tomorrow I'll pretend that my heart can mend, it still feels so sad. Maybe someday I'll believe there's more than what we couldn't keep, more than shattered dreams. But tonight I stand alone, with your ghost between the seams. I found your letter in a drawer tonight, hidden underneath the fading light. The words were fragile, torn and blue, still smelling faintly just like you. Outside the window, autumn cries, leaves falling like our last goodbyes. I trace the ink with shaking hands, trying hard to understand. We built a world on whispered dreams, but nothing's ever what it seems. And now I'm standing here alone in a house that's not a home. When the silence breaks, I hear your voice like an echo I can't avoid, calling through the dark. Every promise that we made Clock keeps ticking on the wall, like it knows we're bound to fall. Your suitcase waiting by the door, I've seen that look before. The air is heavy, hard to breathe, with words we never dared to speak. Your eyes avoid the truth in mine, like crossing fragile lines. We were dancing on thin ice, rolling hearts like loaded dice, thinking love would never fade or slowly break. Before the morning comes, before the damage done, tell me there's a way to stay before the sun can rise, before goodbye. Don't let us slip away, even if we lost the spark, even if it's getting dark, there's still a flame inside. Don't let the night decide what we can't revive. Your fingers tremble in my hand, like you don't understand how something strong and so alive could barely now survive. We built a world from simple dreams, seams splitting at the seams. Two fighters growing tired and worn from promises once sworn. If pride is what's between us now, let's lay our weapons down somehow. I'd rather lose the fight tonight than lose your life. Before the morning comes, before we come undone, look at me and say my name. Let the silence break for our own sake. Before it's too late, if love is bruised but still alive, then maybe we can still survive, rewrite what we became. Before the morning comes, choose us again. The radio plays our favorite song, but it feels so wrong tonight. Your side of the bed is cold as stone. No warmth, no soft goodnight. I drive past places we used to go, where laughter filled the air. Now every street light seems to know you're no longer there. We were written in the stars, but somehow lost the spark. Now I'm searching in the dark for where we fell apart. This is the last time we were us, before the fall, before the rust, before the silence grew between our hearts. We were fire in the rain, we were dancing through the pain. Now we're just two worlds apart. Even if I let you go, there's one thing you should know: you'll always leave your mark. You were my light, my only truth, my shelter in the dark. I still hear your footsteps on the floor, though they've all faded away. We were reckless, we were wild, running fast, chasing dreams. But love can turn from sweet to fragile quicker than it seems. If I could turn back time somehow, I'd hold you closer now. But all I have are memories and echoes of your sound. This is the last time we were us, before the cracks turned into dust, before goodbye was all we had. Though tomorrow I'll move on and learn to be strong, there's a part of me still sad, because loving you was real. It was everything I feel, and nothing will replace the way you looked at me that night, with forever in your face. Room still holds your silhouette, like a shadow I can't forget. Your coffee's cold beside the sink, just like the space between what we think. I hear your footsteps in my head, and every word we never said. The curtains move, but you're not there, just memories in the air. We were satellites at night, caught inside each other's light. Never thought we'd lose the view of something true. It's the gravity of you pulling me through every broken day. No matter how I try to run, you're the moon, I'm the undone. Drifting far away, even when the sky is clear, I still feel you near, like a tide I can't refuse. It's the gravity of you. I can't lose. Your laughter lingers in the hall, like a distant curtain call. We were reckless, we were bright, burning up the night. Two comets in a fearless race, leaving fire in our wake. But every orbit has an end, every heart must bend.
If I could rewrite the stars, close the distance where we are, I'd hold you in this endless blue like we used to do.
It's the gravity of you, stronger than the truth, that we've come undone. Though tomorrow waits for me, and someday I'll be free. Tonight, you're still the one. Maybe time will set me loose, cut the hidden noose of everything we knew.
until I learn to fly. I'm falling into you.